Welcome
Maxx
to the all new, all now
awesome.
Maxx is Super Awesome
Comic Variety Initiative.
Comic Variety Initiative.
That's perfect.
It's all new. It's all now.
Now it's all new.
And now it's all now. This is
Why
the
didn't
Maxx
you
is
fix
all
the
new
comics
now
behind
Initiative
you?
Comic Review Show. Bobbity-doo, bob-boo. There we go. We're done. Let's go.
Who would win in a fight, Black Panther or Batman?
Batman.
Why?
Well, how many rounds is it?
What, 7?
7-round fight, Batman. Batman wins every 7-round fight, hands down.
Endurance?
No, he's just, like, look, Batman's probably going to get beat up the first time you fight him, right? But
Well, fine.
he's going to
3
adapt.
rounds. 2 out of 3.
If it's more than one, Batman's going to win.
Fine, 1 round.
Black Panther.
Why?
Because he's stronger and, you know.
Better.
Yeah. Welcome to Season 2 of the Maxx is Super Awesome Comic Review Show, now called the Maxx is Super Awesome Comic Variety Show.
All new.
All new, all now.
It's called the All New, All Now Maxx is Super Awesome.
It's got a really long, complicated name that I've not been able to master, so...
Awesome Comic Variety Initiative.
We're going to have a new
Variety
contest
Comic
where somebody
Initiative.
comes up with a new theme song for it and just sends it to me, because I got nothing.
Oh, no one.
No one.
No one will say we'll never have a
I'm
song.
hoping just props and sets and wardrobe takes on that responsibility. But until that happens, we're going to bring you the top 5 for this week because it is Wednesday morning, and that means new books. So hit me with the runner-up.
All of them?
Any
Because
time.
they all go together.
I thought there was another one.
No.
Oh, okay. Yes. These right here is the only reason that this didn't make it into the top 5 is because it's a story that's being told across 3 books this week, and that takes up way too much of the top 5. But it is the beginning of the Superman Doomed story arc, so... Doomed. Can you do that again for me? That was pretty good.
Doomed.
Nice. So the first one you're going to want to check out is Superman Doomed One-Shot. This is going to set up the story. Action Comics 29, I believe it was, started. They had a little prelude to it. And Superman and Wonder Woman 6 or 7 also had a prelude to it. But the main story starts here. Definitely check this out. It's full of awesome, awesome Doomsday action. And you get to the end of it and you're like, wow, that was it. That was a lot of buildup. And then it was over. But no. Actually, the real story begins here in Action Comics number 31. Chapter 1, Superman Doomed Infection. And then continued in Superman and Wonder Woman issue number 8, which is Superman Doomed Infection Part 2.
Infected.
Whatever.
There's a difference.
Got to rain on my parade. There is a difference. Of what? I'm not really sure. But...
the clinic tells me you're pretty sure.
Ouch. I don't want to give away too many spoilers. Infected probably gives away a lot of it, but Superman is undergoing some changes that make him very, very angry and very, very prone to just randomly ripping people apart. It's kind of cool, actually. Superman, it's like the Scarlet Spider-Man. You know, all the power, none of the responsibility. It's like Superman when he just doesn't care.
Coming in at number 5.
Coming in at number 5. What happened to Jack Kraken?
I took him out.
You took him out? Why did you take him out?
Because...
Tim Seeley's going to be sad.
Well, no, yeah, if Tim Seeley is one of the 7 people that watch our show.
Yeah! We have more than 7.
Nope.
7.5.
This ain't toy trauma.
Frank, where's dinner?
Coming in at number 5, it's Futures End issue number 2. First thing I want to mention about it is I love the cover because it's awesome Green Arrow. Probably going to tell you a lot about what happened in it. Like we talked about last week, this is the new weekly series from DC Comics. It's going to go all over the place. It's going to go through a lot of different timelines. This one takes place 5 years in the future from the main DC universe, and
7 years in the past.
no,
Probably.
7 years from Terry McGinnis's past.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. So it's 5 years from the present. It's weird, but it's 5 years from Superman Doomed. We'll just put it that way. It's 7 years from this event into the future. Superman's still alive, but he's wearing a helmet, so I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Well, if you read number 1, you know that Green Arrow.
Right. If you read number 1, you know the Green Arrow bites it at the end of it. It's very.
This is about the repercussions of that to the Justice League and humans.
What else is it about?
That's what I'm saying.
You want to be up
the
here? You want to
repercussions.
be up here on camera?
No, I surely don't.
You don't
I
wanna be
just
on
felt
camera?
like you should
Catfish
say
me?
something about the book.
I was getting to it.
You weren't.
I wasn't. But anyway, yeah, it's about the fallout. You know, we've been here before with Wally West. We've been here with Superman. However, this being a weekly series and being scheduled for the entire year, more is at play at the end of this issue than just the fallout from a funeral, which was quite nice actually. It was a good service. And Memento, some lovely words.
It was kind of a good service.
Well, you know, aside from the super brawl at the end of it, and Mr. Terrific being...
I don't know if I'd call it a brawl. More
Okay.
of a shouting match.
Somebody got punched.
A little bit.
A couple haymakers thrown.
Alright.
But we start to see the Justice League splintering apart, which we know is going to play a huge role in the emergence of the ultimate villain.
We also know Future's End can't give funerals to everyone.
That's true, because everybody is dead. So, coming in at number 4, it is a number 1 for Marvel. It is the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, which I kept wanting to call the Deadly Fists of Kung Fu, because, you know, the Immortal Iron Fist, the Deadly Fist, everything should just, you know. But it's not. It's the Deadly Hands of... Beep, beep! Not appropriate for the show. Not appropriate for the show.
Only adult would understand
Can we
that.
get a beep, beep?
Beep, beep.
There you go. Anyway, Deadly Hands of Kung Fu follows Shang-Chi on his exploits around the globe. First, you see an assassination, and then you see him capture Crossbones, which was kind of cool. Crossbones kind of went down like a chump, though. And then the main story sets up, which involves this assassination at the beginning. It's really cool. I don't believe it is an ongoing. I believe it is a miniseries. But definitely check it out. The art was pretty wicked. And if you are a fan of martial arts, man, this book was packed full of it and all kinds of crazy Eastern war philosophies. The Death Guard. The Death Guard. Coming in at number 3. It is Hellboy in Hell, issue number 6, titled The Death Guard. So if you've been following the Hellboy in Hell series, Hellboy is in Hell, which you may or may not have guessed.
Isn't that where he belongs?
Well, no. Sort of. It's where everybody wants him because they want him to like take the throne and be like, yay!
Satan.
Yeah. But he's like lost and he's trying to find his way out, and so this issue he teams up with some unlikely people to try and get some more answers to that. It was a fantastic story. If you've never picked up any Hellboy before, read it. The whole BPRD Mike Mignola universe is one of the most well put together, well constructed universes in comic history, and I mean it's right up there with like the Fourth World. So fantastic stuff. You can read just the BPRD stuff, you can read the Hellboy stuff, you can read the Black Beetle stuff. There's also
Lobster
Baltimore, Lobster Johnson.
Abe Sapien or Lobster Johnson?
Man, that's a tough one. The Abe Sapien books right now have been really good. But his name is Lobster Johnson, so
I'm just
gonna go with Lobster Johnson.
Stargirl or Supergirl?
Stargirl, hands down.
Rainbow Dash versus Frankenstein.
Rainbow Dash, just 20% cooler.
Then Frankenstein?
Than everything. Just 20%
Is
cooler.
that tougher?
20% cooler than the coolest thing.
But no, that's not the question. Who would win in a battle?
I feel that they would not fight because Rainbow Dash would just use the magic of friendship to befriend Frankenstein and finally give him the loving, caring home that he's always wanted.
Do you think she'd pawn him off on Fluttershy?
Absolutely.
Bound to happen.
Yeah. No. She would absolutely get pawned off on Fluttershy. And then Fluttershy would probably pawn her off on Pinkie Pie. And then Frankenstein would go bake cakes and throw parties. Or you can like read it all and just get this amazing picture. Either way, I would highly recommend reading Hellboy in Hell number 6 because it was fantastic.
Not 1 through 5?
I would also recommend that as well. But, you know,
Is 6 a jumping on point?
It's not the worst jumping on point I've ever read. No, it's pretty good. Alright, coming in at number 2. Yeah, we have Mars Attacks, Firstborn, story by Chris Ryle and Sam Keith, art by none other than Sam Keith, and much in Sam Keith fashion. We have a lovable, if not slightly naive, lead character who gets wrapped up in something much, much bigger than herself, which would be, in this case, there's a baby Martian from the Mars Attacks universe that is like left behind on Earth, and this blind girl and her family end up taking it in, and the first half of the issue you kind of see them raising it, and then, you know, they allude to a much darker future. It's all like happy and fun and go-lucky for like 4 pages, and then it's like...
That's the noise they make!
What is that?
That's the noise the aliens in Mars Attack makes.
That's true though.
Yeah, I know. That is the noise they make.
Go ahead.
This is just going to be my cue for I'm agitated. I'm just going to scratch the side of my face.
Go ahead.
So it's all fun and games for the first 4 pages, and then it gets really dark, really brutal. I loved it for Sam Keith's art. I also loved it for the story. I'm sure if anybody out there hasn't I've never met anyone that hates Mars Attacks. So I'm starting to hate it a little bit now, though. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Coming in at number 1. Say it.
Coming in at number 1, even though it's redundant because you just shouted it. No, it's not Jack Kraken. All right, so everybody really wants me to talk about this book. It's called Jack Kraken. It's a one shot from Dark Horse. It's written by Tim Seeley. Ross Campbell did the art. It's pretty cool. This guy, the main character, Jack Kraken, he's
Squid arms.
Yeah, he's got squid arms. As you can kind of see from the back, I don't know if we can get a shot of this, but he looks like a normal dude. But then his arms can like splinter and be all like.
They actually look like jellyfish.
Squid,
don't they? Look at their shoulder pads.
Looks like nothing like a jellyfish.
From the 90s.
Nothing like a jellyfish. But he's like a super awesome ex-movie star now turned like super assassin with squid arms. It's pretty cool. I would definitely recommend checking it out. It's a one-shot. It's $3.50. What do you got to lose?
30 minutes of your time.
It took you 30 minutes to read that?
No. Sure didn't.
Yeah.
10 minutes of your time.
All right. Yes. Finally, coming in at number 1, it is Justice League United, issue number 1. From start to finish, I love this book. Stargirl is amazing. Martian Manhunter, amazing. Animal Man, amazing. Adam Strange finally starts to become Adam Strange. I figured he would just be Adam Strange already when this comic was solicited. But we gotta go through this whole, like, origin thing, which is cool because not a lot of people know about Adam Strange, so it's nice that he's getting, like, a fresh shakedown. In fact, he puts his jetpack on for the first time in this issue. Has no idea how to use it and ends up, like, rocketing to the other side of the country. It's kind of cool. But did have one little gripe with it. There was an awesome battle between Hawkman and Lobo.
Lobo's the worst.
Still not crazy about New 52 Lobo. I miss 90s biker with a mullet Lobo.
Like 2000s Lobo. Early 2000s Lobo.
I don't like... He reminds me of like Marilyn Manson now.
He just doesn't look cool now.
Yeah.
No, Marilyn Manson's too scrawny to be Lobo.
Well, I mean, he was really scrawny in this.
He wasn't scrawny. He just looked
scrawny.
like...
Look at this. He's scrawny.
He's like Dove.
He's like, yeah. A little bit. But it was really cool all together. And as a special little surprise at the back of this, which I didn't know was going to happen, there is a sneak preview of Superman issue number 32, written by Jeff Johns, illustrated by John Romita Jr.
How do you not know that's going to happen? That happens in everything.
Well, I didn't expect it
DC
to be in this one.
Everything. I would
didn't
bet you that it's in the back of every single DC comic this week.
Also. Shh.
Also.
I have breaking news. It's not really breaking, it's old news. But I'm really excited for it because DC Comics do this thing called Channel 52 at the back of their books. Not a big fan of it. However, this one does feature a few teaser panels from Grant Morrison's upcoming Multiversity, which will be his return to DC Comics, which
Who's Batman smooching there?
I don't know. Somebody.
There's
Probably Catwoman.
Didn't look like Catwoman.
Didn't look like Catwoman at all.
Didn't have ears.
Didn't have ears. Well, I mean, she had ears, not cat ears.
Oh, this chick had ears?
Yeah.
Well, I saw briefly from a distance.
Yeah.
So.
Way to comment on things that you are not informed on.
Oh,
anyway, Multiversity is going to be amazing
in
and
every
fantastic,
show
and
that
we
we've
will
shot
be...
ever.
You just going to talk over me all night? Is that how we're going to do this episode? And now, words... Perfect!
What up, Max?
How you doing, buddy? How's that bagging and boarding going?
I can't get him in there very easily.
It's simple. Look. No. Okay. It's alright. No, look. You just... Well, first you want to make sure that you get the right... What are you doing?
I'm really struggling with this plastic.
No, look. What? No. Herbert, look. It just slides right in there, right? Oh! You know what this is? This is the X-Men First Strike Extinction Agenda.
Here's the other part. I'm gonna put this in the bag.
This is the most highly sought after comic of all time.
I got one.
Hey, okay. Look,
Can I tape it up?
Yeah, now you just tape it. No, that. Okay. Let's find you maybe some. Okay, look, no, just. I want you to go over there and I want you to organize that graphic novel shelf alphabetically. Well, that's going to do it for our top 5. I did have one graphic novel that I wanted to mention this week because it's one of my favorite series that's coming out right now.
Jack Kraken!
It is not Jack Kraken. But seriously, Jack Kraken's a pretty cool book. You should check it out. No, it's Manifest Destiny Volume 1, New Image Comics. It is the story of Lewis and Clark as they set off to explore the Louisiana Purchase. However, they find that it is full of strange creatures that want to kill them and devour them. So, very cool. And not your typical, like, you know, mountain lion strange creatures, but wildebeest buffalo men, crazy plant zombies. And all the while, all they have to battle it with is
Sacagawea.
Yeah, Sacagawea is awesome. They're going to battle it with her because
She has a gold coin?
she has a gold coin. No, she doesn't. It hasn't been invented yet. Stop putting words in my mouth. No, all the while they battle it with their pathetic understanding of science and firearms. So, definitely check that out. It is in stores this morning, and we will be having it down at Astor's Arms as long as supplies last. Which, if I have anything to say about it, not
3
long.
weeks from now.
Shh. Haterade. Nothing but haterade. Hand it to me.
Jack Kraken.
Just hand it to me like you're pretending to do it on accident, and then I'll get, you know, fake mad about it, even though I'll be kind of mad about it. And then...
Squid arms.
Yeah.
Jack Kraken.
Okay. So, these are the runner-ups.
In the birthplace of mankind, one man must die. Jack Kraken. Squid arms.
You done?
Squid.
Can we move on?
Jack Kraken.
That's a pretty cool voice, actually. Okay, so here's the honorable mentions.
One shot.